everybody. It's Friday. What is it? April 24th, and welcome to my free live Medium Gallery virtual video show. Okay. Thanks for joining me. I so appreciate you guys being here. I miss you. I am just so beside myself not being able to see my fans and my friends. And I just wish I could just reach out and give you all guys a hug. Okay. But no, it's a virtual hug from me. Okay. So a couple of things. We got Suzanne over here. She's going to come on with the cell phone again and do a little mini reading for her horse cards for us. And of course, my bouncer Rich is in the shadows, making sure we all have a good time. Okay. All right. And Rob's sitting here too. Just a few things before we get started. If you're on here, you don't like what you see, don't put an angry face. Just move on, please, because there's no reason for you to be here. If you want to make a snide comment, go someplace else. I'm not going to tolerate it. If I see that somebody has done something, a mean comment after this is all done, or they have an angry face, I'm going to block you out because it's not fair to everybody else who's here who wants to be here, okay? Secondly, remember, no questions will be answered from the comments. I'm not even going to look at them. So this is a general, I'm going to throw the names out there from the people who have come through for me in the last couple of days. Give you the messages. Hopefully it'll apply to you. Maybe it'll apply to somebody you love. Hopefully you'll be able to do the connection there. Also, I'm going to throw in a little tarot card reading here. Okay? Because I do that. That's what I started out doing. So I've got some cards set up and I'm going to just throw as a general. These are general. Everybody's just to have a good time to try and connect with the readings I'm going to give you. Okay? Let's have fun. Because this is what this is all about. Because this is for entertainment. Let's have fun. And it's my way of giving back to all you wonderful people who've given to me over the years. Okay? Because if it wasn't for my fans, I wouldn't be here. All right? Before we put Suzanne on, though, I want to just do a moment of silence for everyone and just say a little prayer for everybody out there on the front lines, everybody who's lost somebody, everybody who's sick, and all the rest of us who are just crazy because of what's going on here. Okay? So, dear God in the universe, please pray for us and stay with us and surround us and protect us with your white light. May all of our angels who are up in heaven be with us all the time, holding our hands and taking us through this turbulent time we're going. And may we come out the end wiser, kinder, and more loving. God bless. Amen. Okay, so I'm going to bring Suzanne on, okay? And she's going to do her little reading. Here we go. Hi, Suze.
Hi.
There we go. There's Suzanne.
Hello. As I did last time, I just want to say hello to everyone. I know I'm missing everyone at the shows too, but we got to do what we have to do. These are cards that I've gotten years ago, and it's called Touched by a Horse by Melissa Pierce, and you can get them online, so I want to give her a plug. And this is the one I pulled today, and I was like, that's quite interesting, because it's a mama horse with her foal. And then when I looked at it, I went, aha, it fits. So what I'm going to do after I read it to you, I'm going to take a picture of it and I'll send it to Linda, and Linda will put it on for you. So it really fits with what we're going through today. So the key word on it, because they put the key word, is nurturance, as in nurture. So I'm going to read it to you. Perhaps one of the most important gifts in life is that of nurturance. At this time on your path, which is all of us, you are being asked to. The one in need may be someone else close to you, or maybe yourself. Small, loving, and caring gestures, comments, and tokens. You will find within yourself the ability to replenish the spirit and encourage the beauty, the development, and the growth about to take place. Only with nurturance can the growth occur. To give nurturance is imperative and should not be taken lightly, as it is one of the highest callings we can be asked to share. And the last sentence really fits. Find simple and free-flowing ways to cherish, appreciate, and encourage the tender growth. And that was written by Melissa Pierce.
What a good message, Suzanne. Holy moly. Excellent. Excellent card. Excellent.
All right.
Yeah, send it over to me and I'll stick it on my page. And thanks for being here. You want to introduce me?
I introduce my best friend from high school, Linda Jersey Shore. Yeah.
Thanks, Susie. We'll see you later, honey. Love you. Bye. Hello, here we are again. Okay, so we're gonna do this as if we're doing a show, and you guys are in the audience, and I'm sitting up there on stage. And wasn't that nice of Suzanne, right? If you're having audio issues, look and make sure that your microphone is on, because sometimes there's an X through it, and I just saw somebody did that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have you guys say, I'm going to count to 3, and then you guys are going to say your name, and then I'm going to ring my bell, and we're going to get this going. And I hope, even if you don't get a message from someone, that you find some enjoyment out of this, or you get some kind of message for yourself. Duh. Okay? And 2 more things. If you can, fulfillnewjersey.org, which is the food bank of Monmouth and Ocean County. If you could make a donation to them, that would be wonderful. And also NJPRF, which is the New Jersey Pandemic Relief Fund.org. $5, $1, it doesn't matter. Anything to help people out, because the relief fund goes to people in need too, as the food bank does. So that would be wonderful. Again, it's fulfill, FULFILLNJ.org, and go to the donate button. And then you can do NJPRF.org, and you can donate there too. Okay, that's just a little way that you can give back. All right? Okay, here we go. So on the count of 3, say your name. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Okay. All right, I'm going to ring my little angel bell here, and we're going to get going. Okay, so I have a message either for Martin or from Martin, okay? Actually, it's from him. And he says to let the family know that he's out of pain and he has no more problems with his back and his legs. So that might be something you can connect with. Anne is here. She says, please don't feel guilty about what you think you should have done, because you did everything you should have done, okay? Carol wants you to wear her ring. Don't know why you're not wearing it. She says, even if you just put it on in the house, please wear it. Okay, this is a message for Sue. Now, I don't know who the Sue is, so you got to connect to it. Your aunt wants to know why you don't wear the necklace. Now, I don't know if it's a necklace that she had given you, or a necklace that you guys had bought together, or a necklace that you had that represents her. But she wants you to wear the necklace, okay? Okay, and here's Carmela. She said the sauce is off. I have a feeling you're either not putting enough salt in there or too much. But she says the sauce is off, okay? All right. Wow, Nick says, I'm sorry. I should have expressed my emotions more to you. I just didn't feel it was a thing I should do because it wasn't manly, okay? What's really funny is, I'm going to stop for a second. The neighbors behind me, I've posted this on my Facebook page. Every night around this time, they play patriotic music. And they're playing it now. It's just wonderful. You just go out there and you listen, and then you clap and you come in the house. So they're doing it for us now. So think of God Bless America and all that stuff that's going on here. Okay. Al says he had lung problems. He says it was hard to breathe. Okay. But he's telling you now that that is all done. He don't worry about him with that. He says he's fine, and he's young, and he's happy, and he's having a good time. All right. Actually, he says, I'm dancing. So I don't know if that's going to help you, if anybody can connect with that. Okay. Joe says, come visit me. So if you have a family member who is in a mausoleum, or in a plot, or he's at somebody's house on a mantle, go say hi. Okay. Just go over and, visit him. That's what he wants you to do. Sam says the number 17, and that's exactly how he says it. So I don't know what that means. Okay. I don't know what any of this means, because I'm not with you guys, but at least I can just throw this out here. Okay. Now, this person came through last night by the name of Kit. Okay. So I don't know if it's a nickname, or it's somebody's real name, or it's like the name was, she was Catherine, they called her Kit, or Kathleen, they called her Kit. It also could be a male, but it came through as Kit. And kiss them for me. Okay, so this person wants you to kiss the family for them, okay? It's funny because I'm getting like two genders here. Like I say Kit and I get a female and a male. So it could be two different people, all right, with the same nickname or the same name. So they want you to kiss the family for them, okay? Teresa says, I'm fine. Please stop worrying about me. Every time you talk about me, you think, oh my God, is she okay? Did she pass? Was it hard? She says, everything worked out the way it was supposed to for my passing, and I'm fine. I'm actually in a really good place. I love where I'm at. There's lots of roses. She wants to let you know that, okay? All right. Mary says, watch Dad. He's okay, but just keep an eye on him. He needs your help right now. Okay? All right. Now, this is Mark. And I spelled it with M-A-R-C. It could be M-A-R-K. Okay? I drive with you. So when somebody says that to me, it usually means that you have something of this person in your car, or you're driving their car, or they're with you because you have something that belongs to them in there. Okay, Mark's always a lot of pain in my chest too. So it looks like he had a heart attack, or he could even have had cancer, like esophageal. It's here, it's burning, okay? All right. Okay, I was just told to stop this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do tarot card reading, all right? This is how I started. I literally started out doing tarot cards way back in the day. I went public when I was 31. They actually, somebody did an article on me, and I went public. So that's how I started. And then I realized that the tarot cards, I was hearing voices telling me what the tarot cards say, and then I finally realized that it was actually your loved ones telling me the information. So that's how it morphed over about 10 years ago to the medium stuff, okay? So I'm just going to pull this deck, and I'm going to read these cards. They're right here, see? Okay, that's what they look like. I'm going to read these, and then if this applies to you, great, okay? If this could be your reading, all right? All right, now. So it looks like a younger person is, like, I would say it could be your son, it could be your grandson, your granddaughter, your daughter. A younger person has been struggling, and they've been struggling for a little while. But by the time we get into July, from July until, I'm going to say December, they hold their own. They're standing on really sure footing here. And anything that was like very hard for them, they'll be fine. By next March, they're golden. The thing is, though, is they have to go this alone. Yeah, it's hard, especially if it's your kid or your grandkid, right? They have to go this alone. I mean, it could be a niece or nephew, too. It's a younger person in your life. They have to go this alone, which means they have to find their fortitude, and they have to find what I call animal nature to be able to attack this situation and this problem and take care of it for themselves, okay? I see a lot of temperance. This card, temperance, here. I don't know if you guys can see it. This, to me, means calm. All right, so this person has a struggle, but once they get into all of this, where it starts to now go that downward curve, right? We're using that term a lot, aren't we? Once they go down that curve, what's going to happen here is they find their strength. They find that animal nature where they can attack what they need to do, and it's like a brand new life for them, a brand new thing. It just comes out, and there they are. They're doing really, really well. All their ships come in March, which means whatever's going on here, by the time we get into March, all of this is cleared up, and what they were trying to achieve actually is now in their space. Okay? All right. So that's good. We did one of those. All right. Do another one. Okay. I'm listening to Spirit here, so we're going to do another one. Okay? All right. Now. Okay. So this card is for a Leo or an Aquarian, Now, that doesn't have to be you. It could be someone with that sign in your life. Now, Leo is July 23rd to August 22nd. I believe it's around there. And then Aquarius is January 20th to February 19th. Okay? So this person seems to be very frugal. That's the word I'm going to use right now. All right? Or they have been in their life. And it was something that was always, something that's always been an issue with them and family members or people around them and the relationships. But what I'm seeing going on here, now if this pertains to you, what I'm seeing happening is you change things, you shift things around, and all of a sudden now you are ready to be very generous with people. Now that doesn't necessarily mean it has to be money. It could just be your emotions or your advice or helping out people, okay? But that's what you're going to be doing here. So where you always held on, and that's what this card is holding on to prosperity of some sort, health, wealth, or happiness. So where you always held that on, or where this person always held that on, unconventionally for them, they're going to now juggle it better, where they now distribute out that prosperity to people. So this is pretty cool. This is good. So if you've always been sort of hesitant on buying stuff for yourself, or you always have to put money in the bank, maybe you're rethinking it now, or maybe the person is rethinking it now, and they're rethinking, or you know, you're not very emotional with people. Maybe you're rethinking it now. So this is a good reading. This is a real good reading. So good, go for it. Okay, I'm ready to do some more of the medium stuff here. All right, let's put these there. Okay, my throat starts to bother me, and I'm starting to get very hoarse, and this person's name is Andy. Now, I don't know if this is for Andy or this is the person is Andy. Again, I'm sorry about not really being clear on whether it's you or your loved one, but in this situation, it's a little tough, all right? So they're telling me throat, like they had throat issues, throat cancer, or they couldn't talk because they had a tracheotomy. There was just something with their throat. And they said they wish they had been able to tell you the things that they wanted to tell you from their heart. Like, I love you, and I will miss you, and thank you for everything you did. So they're saying that now for you, okay? All right. Okay. Now, I think this message is for Scott. I don't think this is Scott. I think this is for Scott. I'm hearing good job. We protect you. Okay? So whoever is on the other side, Scott, that's your loved ones, they're like all around you with this wonderful white light, and they're protecting you. Actually, the person talking to me too had a heart attack, or had something with their heart, or pulmonary edema with their lungs, where their lungs filled up, because it's hard to breathe, but it's not like a lung issue to me. All right. Even the pulmonary edema has to do with the heart. So that's what I'm picking up for this. Okay. But they're just to let you know that this person's all around you right now, protecting you. Okay. All right. All right. Now, I didn't write this person down. She just popped in. Mary Lou. She says, thank you for the wonderful send-off. Okay. So she must have loved her viewing, or whatever you did for her at the end of her life. And she's saying, thank you so much for that. And she says, I sit with you every day. Now, the feeling I'm getting from this is that you take a walk and then you sit on a bench somewhere, or you like to go sit outside your house, or you have a quiet spot in your home that you sit. Well, she's with you. She's sitting with you, okay? And again, she's very happy about her send-off. You must have gave her a great funeral or a great viewing, because she's just really, really happy how everything went down at the end of her life. It was perfect, and this is what she keeps saying to me. Okay, Jason. Dad says, just do it. Okay, so that means you must be in the situation where you need to do something, and he's encouraging you to just push forward. Have no fear. I'm standing right beside you. I'm helping you at every step of the way. And when you make the wrong turn, he will turn you around. So that's good, okay? All right. And this is from Adam. Hi, Mom. I love you. I'm still here. Okay? All right. Oh, Manny. I think this is her grandpa because he feels that way. Really bad jokes. His sense of humor is like he's got those really like grandpa or dad jokes. And he's laughing. He says LOL, which means he's laughing out loud, and he's just saying, my life is so simple now. It's something that I always was trying to achieve in my lifetime, and now all of a sudden I have it. So he's just saying simple life, and he's very happy. I like this guy. He makes me want to laugh, and that's pretty cool. Okay. So I've got Joanne or Joanna. Not sure. It came in both ways last night or a couple days ago. Oof. They said forgive, but you don't have to forget. So I don't know. This seems like a relationship issue that you may be having with somebody, or, there's something going on that you're not speaking to someone, or you've lost contact with somebody. And in a way, they're saying it's okay that you are where you are, but just forgive them. You don't have to forget it, but just forgive them because it's good for your soul and for your heart, okay? All right. And then I got a message from Ralph, and Ralph says, I'm sorry I had to leave that way, but this was the way I was supposed to pass. I know how hard it is for you, but I'm giving you as many signs as I can. Please look for them. Actually, the cardinals and pennies are from Ralph. Okay, so you need to do that. All right, so look for those. Let me write this down here. All right. Excuse me. Okay. Let me just stop for a second and get my brain together here. I'm hoping everybody's okay. I really am hoping that everybody is really doing well and taking care of yourselves. If there's anyone sick in your family, I say my prayers every night for everybody. So I'm including them in your prayer, the prayers I say. If you've lost somebody, my heart goes out to you. It's so hard looking on Facebook and seeing who's in the hospital, who lost their spouse or their father, their mother, their uncle, whatever, their brother, their aunts. It's tough. I know you guys are feeling the same way I am. It's just hard. This is a tough time. It's, you know what, somebody asked me this. Somebody said, how do you feel about all this? And I'm going to tell you how I feel. I feel that this was a wake-up call for humanity, because I think we had lost track of what we were really supposed to do as humans. Love, care, and be compassionate to each other. And I think greed had taken over, and I think things had happened where we sort of got away from God. We got away from that spiritual part of us. And I think this was a way of bringing us back. Now, I'm not saying we're being punished, because I don't believe in that. I don't believe God punishes. I don't believe the Spirit punishes. But I think it was like, hey, guys, you got to come together now. And coming together is what you need to do. So I think we were forced to come together, okay? And there's still all kinds of crazy stuff going out there about politics. So you know what? Bottom line, we got to help each other. This is what this is all about, okay? I'm staying in for the people on the front line, okay? You're staying in because your mother, seeing your mom because she's going to get sick, So this is what we have to do. We all have to come together as people and just love one another. You know what? I don't know what else to say to people. We gotta love each other. We gotta get back to the humanity of who we are. And we were meant to be with each other. And I know now we can't be. But there's a reason for that. Because nobody wants to die. And nobody wants to get sick. So if we have to take the summer off, if we have to not see our family for a little while, and if we gotta do FaceTime, like we're doing right now, and I can't see you at a show and I can't give you a hug and a kiss, it's okay. Because you know what? Next year I'll be able to do it. God willing. And next, maybe in the springtime, I'll see you at a show. So God willing. It's funny. People have asked me how I feel like when we're getting out of this. I'm going to tell you something. You're probably not going to love me for this one, though. I think August. I think we may see Labor Day where we can go out and do our thing. Again, a lot of things have to be done. Social distancing, and we'll probably still be wearing masks. But I think we'll still have a little more freedom. But I don't see anything going on till August. Unfortunately, okay, and I've said that from the very beginning. All right, let me get back into the readings, okay? All right, so I've got James. It's okay. You weren't supposed to be there. I left so that you could remember me, seeing me alive, not seeing me deceased. Okay? That's what this is all about. All right? Okay. And also the cardinal is James. Okay? So remember that, please. Okay. Tony, and that's how he's saying, I'm Tony. So I have a feeling this is a nice Italian guy, probably from Brooklyn. All right. And he's just saying the gardens are so big here. So I'm going to assume that Tony liked to do a garden. He liked to have his tomatoes and his peppers and whatever else he had in there. But he's just saying they're huge. The gardens are so big. Okay. He says gardens are big. He keeps saying that. So he wants you to picture him in a garden, in a real, real big garden, and he's just doing what he used to love. All right? Okay. Let's see now. Let's turn this over. Diane. Mom says, hearts for you, which in my understanding means I love you. So every time you see a heart, understand it's an I love you, okay? She said, look for them. And look for them in strange places. Like you could see a rock that looks like a heart or a cloud that looks like a heart, okay? All right. There's Tim. Tim says pennies. Okay, pennies from me all the time. Okay, now again, this could be for Tim, understand? And the gentleman who's a male is telling me pennies are for you. No, it's not. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make heads or tails of this. Oh, pennies, heads or tails. No. Okay, sorry about the bad joke. But anyway, no, this is for Tim. Okay, so pennies are this is from Tim, excuse me. Pennies are from him. You'll see them all the time. Pick them up, put them away. Okay, and Donna. I died fast. Easy steps to heaven. That's the first time I've ever heard that. But I think what she's trying to say to you is that her passing was simple. Her passing was easy. She died quickly, and then she was just right there in heaven. And she didn't feel like she didn't belong there. She felt like this is where she was supposed to be. Okay? All right. Let's see. Edward. Wow. I'm hearing a banjo. Now, I don't know if Edward plays the banjo or somebody in Edward's loved ones plays a banjo, but it sounds really good. So if you play a banjo and you have somebody you're connected with by the name of Edward, please play the banjo for him. Or Edward is playing the banjo for you. Okay, just to let you know. I can hear it. It's just like really cool too. Okay. Now, I'm getting the name Georgia. Now, that could be the state or somebody's name. And I'm being told to tell you your knees. Okay, so if you're from the state of Georgia, this is a female telling me to watch your knees. Okay, so be careful. So if you have if you have a knee issue or you're having a problem, like walking up and down stairs, so be very, very careful. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, John and Jack. So I think this is the same person. All right. And it was either John or Jack. And a lot of people have that happen. They were named John and they were called Jack. It's an Irish thing from what I understand. Smile. You always may be happy. when I saw your smile. Okay? All right. Okay, I'm going to do another couple tarot card readings. Okay? All right, here we go. All right. Hi, everybody. I don't know who's scrolling down there because I'm not really paying attention, but I'm just going to say hi to everyone. Okay. So this is for, ooh, boy. Okay. So I got, someone's in a relationship with somebody here. So it looks like, again, an Aquarius or a Leo, and this person could be with a Gemini or a Taurus, a Sagittarian or a Scorpio. That's what the signs that are coming through here. I think you're trying to make this relationship work, and I'm going to tell you it's probably better off if you just sail your merry way. And I don't think that this is the problem with you. I think it's the problem with the other person in this relationship. I just don't think they know how to, and I don't want to use the word commit because that doesn't make any sense to me, but they just don't know how to love. I guess that's the way to put it here. So the more you give, the less you get. And it's very hard on you. I can see it's very hard on you. I will tell you something with this whole relationship. When we get into May, you're going to start to reevaluate this and going, you know what? It just doesn't fit. The mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual, something's out of balance here. And it's been out of balance, but this is really going to make you like, okay. And then when we get into July and August, that's when you decide it's time to move on. So, and you move on in a good way. So this is not going to be, oh gosh, I have to leave this person or they dump me, whatever. It's going to be something that actually works out really well for you. Okay. So I have a feeling somebody's reevaluating, again, Aquarius or Leo, or Pisces, listen to me, a Sagittarian, a Scorpio, or a Taurus or a Gemini. So you guys are reevaluating relationships. Okay. And actually it turns out fine. Better than what is it right now. Okay, I'll do one more. Okay. Ooh, this is business. Okay. Okay, listen. This is for a business person. There's a lot of us out there, right? This is for a business person. I'm actually being told to tell you it's fine, it's healthy, you're okay. What's funny about what's going on with your business right now is a reevaluation of when you open up again and you change everything around. So you may move into a different building. So you were at one building and now you're going to, you're out of there now, you're going to go someplace else. What you're seeing right now is, oh gosh, my business is going down. What you're actually going to see is it's for the best. So it turns out to be a blessing in disguise for you. I'm looking at April here until October of 2021, where all of this starts to come together and everything starts to fit into place. So that puzzle starts to, the pieces all fit well. And it's a healthy transition. It's not a hard transition. You're going to find that this was the best thing that happened to you. I mean, that's crazy, right? Well, we're all going through such crazy things, especially as business owners, excuse me. But that's what's going to happen here. You're going to find that everything just works out really, really well. That's pretty cool. I like that one. Okay, let's go back and do some more things here. Rob's over there laughing. Somebody must have said something on there. He's watching you guys on the thing.
Lots of thumbs up and hearts.
Okay, Kim. You're being told to wear the rings, not just one, but others. So you have to, you know what? I always tell people, even if it's a ring that was your great-grandmother's and you're so afraid to go out of the house with it, right? Put it on in the house, watch a show on TV, and then take it off and put it back in the drawer again. But wear it. This is from a grandmother. This is what I'm hearing. It's from a grandmother. She wants you to wear this to be connected to her, okay? Maureen, I hear you. Please always talk to me every day. It feels like a husband to me, okay, or a boyfriend or somebody that you were in a relationship with, okay? And there's Patrick. I like Patrick. He's cute. I think this is like great-grandma. a great grandpa or grandpa or a great uncle or an uncle. I like this guy. He is so adorable, and he has such a kind, wonderful soul. His heart, I just love the feeling I'm getting from Patrick. And he says to tell you guys, I protect you, I watch you, I take care of you. Okay? He's just a really nice, warm guy. He's a warm soul, and that's how I'm going to put it down here for him. Oh, okay. But I think Patrick had a stroke, or there was something with his head. Like he had a tumor or a head trauma, or he had a stroke, but something with a head issue. Because all of a sudden I got real dizzy, and that's part of what happens, right? All right. But he's fine now. I love him. I just love him. Just to let you guys know, sometimes the video will freeze because I'm in the middle of Howell where the horse farms are. And there's no cell towers around here. That's the reason why I'm doing it on my iPhone today and not my iPad, because my iPad's a hot mess. And I'm sorry if it freezes up on you. Hopefully you'll be able to go back onto my Facebook page and you can watch it again later on. Okay, I apologize for the crappy internet. That's exactly what it is. Okay, Maria, Mom loves you. You're a good girl. And she says, thank you for keeping the holidays. And that's exactly how she puts it. So you must be doing Easter and Christmas and anything else, or, if you're Jewish, you're doing Passover and Hanukkah. But she says, thank you, excuse me, for doing that. Excuse me one second. Okay. Excuse me again. All right. No, I'm fine. It's just my throat's dry. Okay. Bruce. Hold on. And I think this is Bruce. Yep. This is somebody who had a really bad cough or lung or pneumonia or something like this, okay? Because this cough is bad. All right. And this is part of what happened to him before he passed. All right. I heard you. Don't worry. Okay. So if you had talked to Bruce before he passed and he was like, in a coma or was not able to speak to you, he did hear you. Okay, so don't worry about that, please. Know that he understood what you were saying to him, all right? It's funny. I don't think this gentleman died from the virus. I think this is somebody from a past, like an uncle from a couple of years ago or hypothetically, okay? It doesn't feel like somebody who died from the virus here now, okay? What's really funny is I've had a couple people ask me if I'm feeling anybody who's passed from the virus, and I honestly don't. I think they're all, like, after 9/11 this happened too. It was hard to get in touch with the people who had passed because I think the passing is just so sudden and unforeseen that they need to get acclimated to heaven and figure out where they are. So it takes them a little time to get, to be able to connect again with us. So, if you have had somebody who passed and you don't feel like you're getting any signs from them, or you don't feel like they're connected to you, that's the only reason. I think because if they passed from this terrible virus, of course it was, unexpected, and then they went. And what happens is they have to figure out what they're supposed to do in heaven. We have to pick out another house. Seriously, we have to go find our new life. All right. So let's go. Angela. This is mom or grandmom? Nope, this is mom. Okay? This is your mother. She says this. You were the best. At the end, you helped me find peace. Don't ever doubt that what you did was enough, because it was more than enough. And this is what you have to understand, okay? And she tells you to let you know she's very young. She went back to being about 25 or so. So she's real happy about that, all right? Because she says I'm young and I can run around again. So, which is neat. Okay. Okay, I got Christine. I have a message for you. Baby coming. Okay? Don't worry about it. Got it? So it's not when you want the baby, it's when the baby wants to come. And it's a boy. So I'll let you know that too. All right? I'm thinking, so I'm picking up September. So that means either you get pregnant in September or you have a baby like next September. Okay? So that's what I'm picking up here. And the number 9 comes in too. So it could be September 9th or it could be the 9th of a month. But I think it's September. All right? Because that's what it feels like. Okay. Everybody say hi to Rob. He's watching. Say hello to him, please. He's been real good. He's trying to keep himself occupied and out of my hair, which is pretty cool. Okay.
Even helping with the macaroni.
And he's helping with the macaroni, as you saw. He put it on the stove for me last night. Isn't that crazy? So nuts. Okay. This is from Robert. I had to leave that way. Nothing you could have done had stopped my passing. It was what was written and what was supposed to be, and I had to leave that way. So you have to come to terms with the fact that this was not what he wanted, because I got to put this right. It's the way it was supposed to be. That's the only way I can put this. And I know that's such a cliche, like, they died and that's the way it's supposed to be. And it hurts. And I understand. That's like, that makes no sense to me either. Okay. But he says it was okay. It was, the way he died was how it was meant to be. Okay. And that's how he had to leave. That's the way he had to leave. Okay. There's a gentleman with a B letter, and he tells me I died right away. Okay? I have a feeling that this person had a heart attack in a car accident, God forbid was shot, or killed somehow. But he said to tell you he died right away, not to worry that he suffered, because he did not. Okay? He said no suffering. Okay? And he says, yes, it's me in the dreams. Which means he's really there. It's just not a dream. Okay? Okay. I'm being asked to go back here. Carol, again. I know I spoke about her before. Have no guilt. And this is exactly what she's saying. Have no guilt. It's fine. Okay. All right? Just so you know that. Okay. Now, the B letter, I don't know it's Bob or Brian, or it could be Bart. I don't know. But I know that this person's telling you that they passed right away. Okay? All right. Let's see. Okay. So, I'm gonna take a 3-second break and just say something. My heart goes out to every single person that has to deal with the public right now that's on the front lines. I have no idea how you guys are doing all this. The grocery people, the people who's driving the trucks, the ones who are delivering food, the nurses and all the doctors and all the medical people, the people who are cleaning the hospitals. I mean, those wonderful people that are trying to keep everything clean. Everyone, the gas station attendants, all of them. These guys are in the front line. And, there's all this stuff going on with people we want to get out and, who's protesting down south. And the thing is that if we get out, we could harm them. And then it makes their work harder. So I get sick now. There's another person in the hospital and they're trying to help. So just stay home. I know it's hard. I can stay home. I mean, I'm blessed that way, okay? And some of you, are struggling with money, and I understand. But please, whatever you can do, just stay out of harm's way and make sure that you don't put somebody else in harm's way. Okay? I mean, 99% of the people know this. I'm just preaching to the choir. So it's just a big pet peeve of mine, And believe me, I want to get out there more than anybody. Like I said, I miss you guys terribly. I miss my clientele. I miss going to my house parties. I miss my shows. But here it is. I need a haircut. Nobody's open. It's just, I finally ordered some dye online because I can't do it anymore. But that's all of us, right? Thank God I never got my nails done because I think I would be freaking out right now. Okay. All right. So let me do a couple more of the tarot cards. All right. All right. Oh, cool. Okay. So this message is for, okay, what's going on here is somebody keeps walking away from a dream. It's something they've always wanted to do. It's something they've always wanted to try. It's something this was always what they wanted to be in life, okay? And they constantly keep walking away from it. Well, what's happening here is by the fall of this year, it's going to set up where you will be pushed into this direction. And no matter how much you kick and scream and say, no, I shouldn't do this, or I better not do this, you're going to have to do it anyway. So fate and the universe is going to push you. All right. And what's funny is it's something you always thought you could never do. It would be so hard. And I'll use knitting because I can't knit. So I try knitting. I can't do it. There's people that pick up like that, those crochet or those knitting needles, and it's like phenomenal. And you ask them, they say, oh, I don't know, just picked it up and it just felt right. That's what's going to happen to you here. So what happens is this is a dream you've had for so long that all of a sudden the opportunity comes in front of you. And again, this is by the fall, comes in front of you, and it's just, everything falls into place. So get rid of your fear, hold on to that dream that you've always had, and then jump, go in there. If you go off the cliff, you'll have your wings. I promise you. All right. So take the chance. This is worth the risk. Okay. All right. So there we go. Okay, and we'll do one more. Interesting. Okay. Don't know who this is. Your house may be up for sale, or you're thinking about putting the house up for sale, which, some people say you would be crazy at this point, right? Here's the thing. If you're putting your house up for sale, make sure you have some place to go. Because honest to God, this house is going to sell very, very quickly, and you don't have a place to go. You're like, oh, we'll just stick the house up for sale. It's never, nothing's going to happen. And with all going on, who's going to come see my house? And all of a sudden, it's sold. And now you're like, where am I going? So anybody out there who's going to thinking about putting the house up for sale and just want to do it just to see what happens, don't do it that way. Make sure you have a place that, like an area that you want to go to, and then that's what you have to do. Okay. Because you're going to be homeless. Or you'll be living in the basement of your mother or father-in-law's. All right. So just be careful about this. Like, it's great because the house will sell and you have no place to go. So find a place, the area. Again, I'm reiterating here. Find the area and then put the house up for sale. Okay. Which everybody's saying this is not a good time to sell a house, but you know what? In your case, it would be a great time to sell a house. Okay. Not a good thing, no, because you have no place to go. All right. Okay. So Michael's here. He says, I love you with all my heart. I never wanted to cause you pain. All right. He's just telling me to say it. Wanted to cause you pain. I promise I'll make it up to you. So I have a feeling that what Michael could not do when he was here, he's going to help from the other side to help you do here now, okay? So just look at Michael as that wonderful guardian angel for you, all right? And he says, my love is so big that it'll carry you through the rest of your life, and then when we're together, we'll never have to separate again. Isn't that nice? I like this. This is really nice. Okay. Thomas. Or Tomas. It's Tomas. That's how I wrote it, okay? It's beautiful here. Lots of birds. He says there's lots of different birds. He's enjoying sitting on the bench and watching all the birds. And I can breathe again. That's what he says. What's funny is I didn't get that feeling that he had something wrong with his lungs, but now he's saying I can breathe again. So I don't know if that's a metaphorical way of saying that he's finally, free of things in his life, or that he had lung issues and now he can breathe. But he's trying to tell you he can breathe again, okay, which is really cool. All right. Okay. All right. We'll go on to another one. This is somebody who can connect to the number 10 or October. Big surprise coming. Yay! Like that one. Hopefully it's a lottery win. Or you'll get like a whole bunch of money from unemployment. Okay? Big surprise coming. Rob's laughing about that one. Big surprise coming. And they're telling me to tell you to share. So it's got to be something that you're getting that you can give to other people. Okay? All right. Catherine. And that's Catherine with a C. And I believe this is for someone here. This is from Mom. She says you still have her shoes? Or she's talking about shoes. And it's okay. That's exactly how she's saying it. Shoes and it's okay. All right? I have a feeling your mother had high blood pressure. That's what it feels like to me. Okay? Like, or blood issues. Or high blood pressure. No, blood pressure. That's what it is. Okay. All right. Okay, and another, again, if you'd like to donate, fulfill NJ.org, which is the food bank of Monmouth and Ocean County. Or you could do the NJPRF.org, which is the Pandemic Relief Fund. And that money goes really to the places it needs to go. A lot of people out there hurting. It's a tough time for everybody. Okay? And even if you are financially okay, it's still a tough time. I don't care what's going on. So many people are hungry, and so many people don't have the means to get the food. So whatever you can do, please, it would be wonderful. And you could do that as a thank you to me for doing this. How's that sound? Okay? Okay. I don't know who this is. Kevin. Oh, check your tires. Okay, now I don't know if this is Kevin who needs to check his tires, or Kevin is somebody that you knew and loved, and they're telling you to check your tires. Not that you're driving anywhere, right? But check your tires. One is bad. All right? Okay. Just keep an eye on that, okay? All right. Jen. Nope, Jenny. Sorry. Keep the family together. Okay? So any way you can. She says it's hard. She understands. It's tough, especially right now. But try and get them all together. Keep the family together. This is your job now that she's not here, okay? And that's from Jenny. And now that she's not here, you have to keep the family together. Okay? Okay. All right. We do one more, a couple more, and then we're going to close out. Starting to lose my energy here. Again, I wish you guys were all here for me to do this. Harry. My watch. Use it. Okay. Now what's funny is I feel like the watch need to be fixed. Okay, but which you probably can't do right now. But when we get back into the normalcy of life, if you have a watch from Harry, please go get it fixed and use it once in a while. Okay. He says my connection to you, and that's what he's telling you. This is his connection to you. Okay. I have Brian saying, my girls, I love you all. I'm only a thought away. Okay? And what's funny, he says he's a mourning dove. Now, the mourning dove is a pigeon. Okay? It's the gray dove, the gray pigeon that you see walking around on the ground, and he goes, whoo, whoo, whoo. That's what they sound like. But that's what he's telling me, to let you know he's a mourning dove. Okay? So when you see that, understand that's your connection. All right? Okay. Okay, I'm going to do one more tarot card reading, and then we're going to close it out. And this tarot card's just a general thing for all of us, I believe. Okay, let's just pull these out here. Okay. Okay, so we got, we're going through hard times. That's exactly what it says. Okay, but what really pops up here is, hold on, let me turn these up. So we go through all this hard times. At the end of all of this, we have prosperity, and that's what this card is, okay? It's not big prosperity, but it's prosperity. It's what's funny is this is the past, and this is what the card comes up as. So we go back to the past prosperity, but we go back with a lot more balance, because I have the Justice card here. So it's a lot more balance, and a lot of things we did not see about ourselves, we will see a lot more clear, okay? I like I said to you before, I think this is just a really good time for a lot of soul searching. And I know I have figured out a lot of stuff. Like, I was very wasteful with food and money, and now it's a whole different thing, you know. Rob and I go shopping once a month, and you know, it's because it's such a hassle to clean everything and bring it into the house, and what a pain in the butt. And now, you know, I don't throw out the mashed potatoes that are left over. Okay, I use them for something else, and I'm making my own bread and doing the things that I never thought I would ever do before. But now I'm doing it, and you know what? I'm finding it's simpler. I don't feel this need to, I can always get it someplace else. You know, I can always buy some more. It's not that way anymore, right? It's. I think we're going to get back to a quieter life, if you understand what I mean. Just a different way of living with each other, okay? I'm going to leave you with this. No matter what your politics, no matter what your opinions, no matter what's going on in the town next to you, the bottom line is this. We all have to survive and get through this. And the only way to do that is to be diligent for yourself and your family. Do what you need to do to make yourself safe and happy and whole and well, okay? And figure out while you're in the house something that you never thought you would be interested in, okay? Like, maybe you'd like to paint. Go try and see it. You may be a wonderful artist and never know it, okay? But this is the time, like, I cleaned out all my closets. I haven't cleaned out closets in I don't know how long. But I mean, literally cleaned out a lot of closets. So, and all the drawers, too. So this is a great time. I see this as a connection with family again. I see it as a connection with ourselves again. I see it as being home, getting back to that 1950s, you know, Ozzie Harriet kind of thing, you know, the Brady Bunch kind of life. But I don't think it's a bad thing. I really don't think it's a bad thing. I think we're connecting with family, and we're connecting with things, and we're not disconnected like we used to be. And I got to tell you something. All you people teaching your kids at school, God bless you, because I never could have done this. If they gave me the math they gave me today, I was looking at somebody was showing the math on Facebook. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? But, and all you teachers out there trying to make a new normal for all of these students that you love and care for, kudos. You know what? There's so many people out there on that front line, so many people doing what they're so uncomfortable with doing, and I love every one of you guys for doing this, because you're keeping us going, okay? I'm going to do this again, probably in a couple weeks. It's good for me. I get to get my psychic energy out. I get to see you guys. Hopefully some people can connect here. And again, I miss you very, very, very much. And I can't wait to get back together and get together with you guys. Say hi to me on Facebook. Follow me if you can. I can't have any more friends because I'm at my limit at this point. but follow me if you can, and be nice and be kind to yourselves and others. And you know what? Let's just live for right now, because that's all we can actually do, okay? But live as holy as you can, as much as you can. Like, take this minute and make the most of it, all right? Okay, guys, I love you. I love you. I love you. Full Moon Magic coming out soon. I think it's May 6th. Could be wrong on that one. Rob's going to take a look. Hold on a second. He's going to look for us. I think it's actually May 7th at but it's like 3 something in the morning. It's 6:45 a.m. in the morning. So we're going to do Full Moon Magic on May 6th, that night before. But y'all do the video, okay? Happy weekend. Stay safe and well, and love yourselves and love your family, and kisses to everybody, and mwah! Okay, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Thanks. Bye.